Good morning, children. So let us start with the poem Rain on the Roof by Coates Kinney. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining, have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? So this is the question asked, that have you listened to the patter of soft rain, okay, falling on the roof? What thoughts flashed through your mind? So what comes to your mind? Okay, as you heard this melody of nature, when you hear this melody of nature, okay, sweetness that the nature is giving, read the poem to find out what the poet dreamed of while listening to the rain. Now here is your poem. Okay, when the humid shadow hover over all the starry spheres, okay, hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So, what here the poet is saying, that when the humid shadow hover means dark clouds, okay, which are full of water. So, what the poet is saying, that at that time, huge clouds which are full of moistures move around in the sky. And what happened? The sad darkness is wiped off, okay, it is cleaned off by the raindrops. Okay, so why the sadness, why this word melancholy has been given? Because the poet feels that there is some sadness, okay, and due to that sadness there is a tear, okay, and which says that which seems like tears falling from the sky. So it is the imagination of the poet that tears are falling from the sky. Okay, so let us see the meaning of humid shadow. Humid means what? Wet, okay, full of moisture. So you can say dark clouds, okay. Hovering means what? To remain in one place in the air, fine, over all the starry spheres. Starry spheres means what? Sky at night, which is what? Full of stars, okay. Melancholy means what? Sad, okay, sad. So what the poet is saying, that there is sadness बिफोर इट रेन्स. क्या होता है, जब बारिश होने से पहले एक डार्कनेस आ जाती है, ठीक है, तो वो डार्कनेस से को पोएट ने किससे कनेक्ट किया? द पोएट हैज़ ट्राई टू कनेक्ट इट विथ वॉट? विथ सैडनेस, ओके. एंड द पोएट फील्स समवेयर that the sky is crying due to darkness, okay, due to sadness, and that sadness or that darkness is wiped off, okay, by the raindrops. Here raindrops is taken as what? As tears, okay, and these tears are falling from the sky. So basically the poet is comparing raindrops to tears and says that dark sky which seems to be very sad, okay, it appears that as if it is crying, fine. So this is what the poet is trying to say, that the sky, it is full of darkness, okay, the weather, it is very dark, and it seems that there is some sadness in the environment. ठीक है, जिस तरह से बारिश होने से पहले क्या होता है, एक बहुत ही सैडनेस, सैड फीलिंग आती है, ओके, नो ब्रिज इज देयर, इट जस्ट वेरी क्वाइट वेदर इज देयर. So that type of things the poet is trying to explain you, okay. Now what he further adds, that it is like a blessing to lie on the bed in his room, okay. That is what bliss means, what? Happiness, okay. What the poet is saying, that he is very happy, okay. What a bliss to press the pillow. He is very happy to press the pillow, okay. And he is lying where? In a cottage chamber bed. So he is in his bedroom, okay, and listen to the sound. And what he is doing? He is listening to the sound that is made by raindrops falling on the roof. And he is listening to the pitter patter raindrops that is falling where? On the roof, okay. Patter is what? A sound of drops, okay, that is falling on his roof, okay, of the soft rain overhead. Overhead means what? Above head. So I hope you understood this stanza. ठीक है. Now come to the next one. Now here the next stanza is given. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. So every sound, okay. So what is the poet is saying? All the ringing sound, okay, that is falling, the raindrop that is falling on the shingles. Here shingles refers to what? Rectangular wooden tiles that is used on the roof, okay. So what the poet is saying? Every tingle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Okay, now what the poet is expressing? His feelings when he hears the raindrops falling where? Falling on the rooftop, okay, of his house. Now the poet is saying the sound repeats in his heart and in his dreams, and he finds himself lost in dreams. He recollects all memories, okay, all his old memories, okay, that is connected with the past, okay, which come back how? In his dreams, okay, which come back to his mind as dreams. So what the poet is saying? The memories are weaving like air threads. So how the memories are weaving? Like air threads. Okay. In the poet's mind. Where it is weaving? In the poet's mind. As I told you, it is just the imagination of the poet. Okay. Which has been reflected in the poem. So the memories are weaving like air threads in the poet's mind when he is listening to what? Listening to the sound of rain water. तो एक तरीके से जो रेन ड्रॉप्स हैं वो पोएट के जो रूफ में गिर रहे हैं, ठीक है. सो ऑल द रेन ड्रॉप्स आर फॉलिंग ऑन द शिंगल्स, दैट इज ऑन द टाइल्स, रेक्टेंगुलर वुडन टाइल्स यूज्ड ऑन द रूफ, एंड देयर इज सम इको, ठीक है. तो साउंड रिपीट हो. इको किसको बोला जाता है? Echo means it reflects sound. Once you shout and you can hear that echo, you can hear that sound again and again. Okay, so has an echo in the heart. That sound could be heard in his heart, and because of that sound, he is connected with so many things in his mind. Okay, he is connected with the dreams that he is looking at. Okay, so what the poet is saying? That he finds himself lost in dreams. Okay, he recollects so many memories that he has got in his mind, and those memories are connected with the past things. Okay, so this is the explanation of the second stanza. Tingle means what? Ringing sound. Okay, shingles means what? Rectangular wooden tiles used on roofs. Echo, as I told you very well, and 1,000 dreamy fancies. Okay, dreamy means dream-like. Okay, fancies means what? Imagination. Here it is an imagination of the poet. Into busy being start. Now who is busy being over here? It is related to man being, but here the poet is talking about himself. Why? Because he is lost in his own imagination, and he is recollecting so many things, okay, that is connected with your past. जब भी हम सोचते हैं कोई चीज़, अपने पास्ट के बारे में सोचते हैं, तो क्या होता है कि हम उसको अपने ड्रीम में देखना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. हमारी इमेजिनेशन सारे एक एक जिस तरह से एक वीविंग हो रही हो, वो सारे एक के बाद एक हमारे ड्रीम में आने लग जाते हैं. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट द पोएट इज़ ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू से. Okay, so here we are going to stop here, and we'll see the next part in the next video. Okay, I hope you understood.